Hello and welcome back to How to Learn a Language. Today we're talking about language life because right now there is a Black Friday bonus available when you join of a 3-hour one-on-one New Year planning session. So it is a great time to join. So let me start this off by telling you what I thought in the past about language confidence. So I used to think that language confidence would come when I hit the next level, right? When I knew 500, then 1,000, then 10,000 words, when I could confidently say that I was A2, but then B1, but then actually now it's B2. And essentially what you'll notice, those goalposts kept moving, right? And that was when I realized that if I ever wanted to feel confident in any language, it needed to start now, not later. More words, more levels, more skills, all of that stuff is going to come, but the confidence doesn't have to wait for them. So I'm very much on a mission to teach as many people as possible how to become fluent in any language, how to learn a language. So when we have this skill for ourselves, we're able to do this as and when we need any language, any level that we need to acquire. And that's really what I want to share with the world. And we do this without you having more lists of vocab, without having more grammar jargon thrown your way, right? Working with me, you'll learn how to become fluent in any language by learning how to learn languages, starting with where you're at now. And that means we start at the level that you're at. We start with the resources that you have available and that you have access to. It's not about you join Language Life and suddenly, okay, well, I'm expecting you to be the next level by, 2 months' time. And oh, by the way, you need to download this app and have this subscription and buy this course book. No, there's nothing extra to start you off. It's literally, okay, let's look at what we have and figure out how we can use that first and then decide if there's anything else that we need to think about adding. But generally, honestly, with the majority of people that I work with, it becomes a choice, right? Things like other resources, other courses, other books and like language apps, subscriptions, whatever, all of that stuff becomes optional, not obligatory. You lose that sense of FOMO when you know how language learning works best for you. And when we work together inside Language Life, it's really about you having that chance to breathe new life back into your language learning. Because you don't need to buy a bunch of extra stuff this Black Friday. You don't need a ton of lessons on the calendar. You don't need to feel like you know exactly what you're doing next, because I'll help you figure that out, right? That's what we're going to do when we work together. So instead, you get fearless speaking confidence. So you can finally feel that tension release in your shoulders when you're speaking to your in-laws. You get an unshakable trust in your language gut, so you can stop wasting time and energy doubting if you've picked the right course book, the right app, the right word in a sentence. And you get to master your language process, which means that you can repeat it for any language as and when you need. So language learning really is a coaching program for ambitious learners who are tired of feeling disappointed with the speed of their progress, if we're honest, right? Now, in our 12 months together, you will get expert support to finally make consistent, confident progress without forcing yourself into one-size-fits-all study plans. This isn't like, hey, I've created this method and you now need to fit my method so that you can learn this language perfectly. And Flora, isn't this easy? No. We allow room for you to breathe, essentially. We allow room for you and for your nuances and your situation. This isn't like, this is my one way and you have to squeeze into the box of it. No, not at all. Inside Language Life, you have access to the 3 core elements of this program, which is the Language Life Library. This is a growing collection of practical tools and training to help you design your ideal study routine. You get the human support and feedback, so you never feel like you're learning alone, and you get regular practice. So your learning becomes part of your life, not just another thing on your to-do list. Language Life really works by combining structure and flexibility, giving you really clear next steps when helping you build a learning style that actually suits you. You walk away from our year together not just with stronger language skills, but with the confidence and systems and self-awareness to keep growing independently for years to come. Now, if you're serious about your language goals and you're ready to become your own teacher, Language Life will give you the tools and skills to make it happen. It is, as I say, designed to be the last language learning purchase you'll ever need, because when you know everything I teach you in the program, all of the other things become optional, not obligatory. So just imagine the rest of this Black Friday period just being very, very peaceful and chill, right? So how does this happen? How does everything become optional and not obligatory? Well, because among many other things, you will learn how to use any resource effectively, even the free ones, especially what you already have, how to best learn languages in ways that suit you, and how to stop second guessing yourself every time you speak that language. So imagine you're chatting away in French, no matter the situation. You spot your Spanish-speaking neighbour and your shoulders relax. There's no panic, just calm. The study more voices, they're finally taking a back seat. Language confidence does not have to wait any longer. Now, I want you to feel that sense of confidence as we begin to head into the next year, which is why my Black Friday deal includes that bonus of a one-on-one New Year planning session. These are so good. We will meet as soon as possible for 3 hours live on Zoom together, iron out the creases, get your mindset fresh, and really create a plan for you as you head towards the new year. It's a great time to do this, to do it now rather than to wait until January, because by that point it feels like, oh, now we're already a few weeks into the year and I haven't fully started, so I'll just wait again, right? Sometimes that just creeps in a little bit. So it's good to almost like do this groundwork now. Like we've got this little bit of time at the end of the year before we step in, so you can make sure that as we go into the new year, we're working together, you're ready to go completely. So everything that you need to know and to join is at lindsaydoeslanguages.com/Black Friday. I very much look forward to working with you inside Language Life. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to email me, lindsay@doeslanguages.com, and share this episode with a friend who is working through something similar. And I'll be back soon. All right. Thank you. Bye.